for tuning in, sports family. Also, go to all social media platforms. Link will be in the description. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, what's happening? What's
The
happening?
greatest GM.
What's
The
up?
greatest
What's up?
GM.
Hey, how y'all
The
doing?
greatest GM in the world, man.
What the hell, bro? I'm trying to introduce
The
them.
greatest GM in the world, man.
Hey, man, listen.
The greatest GM in the world. I'm here.
Nah,
Welcome
hey,
me.
hold on. Matter of fact,
Welcome me.
let me go and see if you voted on your own stuff. Cause that
Welcome me.
that
What?
definitely ain't.
Hey, can I
Did
ask you a
you vote?
question? Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Does the president get to vote for himself? Yes, he does.
Nah, bro.
Yes, he does.
I didn't even know damn poll was
Well,
up.
that's you that don't want to exercise your rights. Don't
Man.
try to hold it against me, my brother.
Hey,
Take that L. Take that L.
Hold
Take
on.
that L. Ah! Ah! You saw it. Take that L.
Take what L?
I'm clipping that. It's already been out. That's all I needed. 1 second, Micah. I appreciate it. That's getting clipped and posted. It's getting clipped and posted. Take that L. First L of 2026. Ah! Goes to Ken. Ah! Goes to Ken.
Y'all know what I just realized? Micah is the op. Micah
Look
is
at this.
everybody that's not me.
Look at this. First L of 2026. Do y'all know who it go to? It go to the man that lost.
Hold on, bro. The damn what you call him ain't even over with. If it's that,
Bro,
if it's
bro,
that, hold
show
on.
over with,
If
my
it's
dog. You
that-
lost.
If it's that at the
My
end of
dog.
the show, then I'll be good.
I don't care what you're good with.
Hey, if
We're
it's that,
starting the show with it. You lost
No, it
on
don't matter.
multiple platforms. You lost on YouTube, you lost on IG, and you lost in the comment section. You lost.
bro,
You
don't wanna hear yourself
lost.
talk. I mean,
Go ahead.
damn.
My bad, man.
Look, I'm so used to winning. I don't even brag. You're supposed to be so happy.
Let me see.
Like,
Let me go to the comments. Let me see who in the build. Let me see.
Go ahead.
D'Angelo Pascal. He say the fact y'all don't have two from Red Breed on any team is crazy. I respect your opinion.
Yeah.
Vico laughing. He lost. Big Bree in the building, man. The biggest. Young in 1885. Yo. Aces. Streets. What it do? I appreciate all the people on the YouTube, by the way, man. I appreciate all the people on the YouTube, brother. YouTube is definitely growing. And we appreciate that viewership, man. That's very consistent on the YouTube. Whatchamacallit, Jake? What's good? 2026 punctuality. Hey, man, I'm working on it, bruh. And now I'm trying to hold this man accountable. My dog, Ty Bessemer, in the building. Hey, Ty, I hope you getting the post of them kids. I went on y'all page today. I don't know if y'all started a new page or what y'all doing. I went on the page and I was just like, this man Ty talked all this mess, bruh. He talked all this mess. And you know who posted on these? The same 2-3 players, man. The same 2-3 players. But, hey, bruh. He say, not enough Georgia on this list for me. Too much Georgia, a little bit for me. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Hey, now.
It was a little too much Georgia for me, but I'm letting it rock.
This is not a case to live and die in damn Georgia. To live and die
That would be.
EA.
That would be. That would be.
Hey, know the hell? That ain't how this channel work, brother.
Yeah.
You ain't figured that out yet. It's more than just Georgia. It is folks that play the same position equally as well. Just because you on a better team and you're stacked, okay, it don't mean that's an automatic bid. In fact, it goes against you because you got folks that are on lesser teams
doing everything,
carrying goddamn teams.
to championships, to semifinals.
So let's talk right quick.
Let's rap.
So
let's rap.
Who deserves more credit? If I'm playing on a team, I'm not as good. I don't have as many good players on my team, but I'm good enough to make sure that my team is a nationally a nationally recognized team. Who should deserve more credit? The person that's doing more with less, or the person that's doing the same with more? Who do we give more credit to? Come on now. Come on, my guy. Don't take too long. Who deserves more credit? The person that's doing more with less, or the person that's doing the same amount with more? I need to know that.
I agree. Who deserves more credit? Are you doing? And what a lot of them don't understand too, bro, is a lot of these kids, bro, they ain't just winning games, bro. A lot of these kids is taking teams to nationals, taking teams to semifinals. They taking teams, bro, a lot of places that a lot of these cats can't do, bro. Like a lot of these kids are in predicaments, bro, where they gotta be the guy. Every play, I gotta be the guy. I gotta make a play. If I get hurt, my team don't win. That's how a lot of people, hey, bro, I say it like this. Shout out to Duval Jags, because we fought over Alonzo McQueen. Guess what? Alonzo McQueen don't play, they ass don't win. They ain't got a shot. If Alonzo McQueen don't play, the Duval Jags ain't got a shot. I know they probably don't like that we saying that, because it messes up. They parents probably screaming and yelling at me. I don't care. If McQueen don't play, they going to struggle. I'm going to tell you just like that. It's going to be hard to score. How many of y'all teams can say if y'all best player went down, y'all would struggle to score? But then y'all will wonder why we'll pick somebody from a team like that. Mm-hmm. Duh. Is it hard? It ain't common sense to y'all? Like, it don't make sense? Bro, this kid is needed. This kid is a luxury. If you want me to see the same thing I see over here, then you might want to do like Ken say and put him in competitive situations. Mm-hmm. Sorry to tell you that. Sorry to tell you.
Hey, y'all
any parent want to talk ball? We can talk ball, man.
Hey,
Coach Jerry's in the building.
Here's the thing. Too. Here's the thing. Y'all got to get out of trying to be little kids because we don't agree with who y'all will select. That's the difference. And here's the thing. We told y'all. If y'all feel like y'all can create a better roster, and we'll put it up. We'll put it to the poll. Listen, it ain't just our show. This is the community show. You know that.
Put the roster together.
Hey, but guess what?
Put it right, and you'll go against the winner, which is me.
But look, here's the thing, Fanatic. Here's the thing. Don't be delusional. That's number one. Number two, right, is that a lot of folks, they reach for critique, but they don't want to take the time out. Won't y'all go find all of these dang profiles? Won't y'all go find some of these pictures? Won't y'all go do some of the work? Show me that you can create a
23
roster.
23.
23
go get
players.
23 players.
Yeah.
I would love to see y'all get 23 players. Some of these cats, they'll stop at 10, bro.
Yeah.
After 10 kids, they'll be like, this is it. Some of them had their whole team on the list.
So, hey, listen, man. Don't criticize unless you're able to replace, man. You know what I'm saying? But what's up, Coach? How you doing, man?
Who we got here?
Ken, Fanatic, man. Sounds like I came into a heated debate, man. I'm good, man. Thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, you know it ain't too heated. You know, it just, folks they say that we should have certain players, and we automatically told them folks that, listen, man, if y'all feel like y'all can create a better roster, we will still post it. We will let the viewers see it. You know what I'm saying? They can vote. They can do all that. But then these folk keep coming up empty-handed and loud-mouthed. The two don't go together, man. That's all I'm trying to say. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But anyway, it ain't about me. It's about you right now, Coach. What's up, man?
Man,
Hey,
listen.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Ken Fanatic, man. First of all, before I tell you anything about me, man, I just want to say I want to give you guys your flowers, right? You guys come on here, man, every weekend and week out and stay consistent, bringing attention to the youth, spotlighting them, doing God's work. And so, if anybody told you guys in a while, man, I just want to say thank you, give you guys your flowers, pat you on the back, keep up the amazing work. The work you guys doing now is planting seeds for these young men to be seen, to be heard, to have a voice, man. So before anything about me, I just want to make sure I salute you guys and give you your flowers and tell you appreciate for what you guys do, man.
Oh, thank you.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate that. That mean a lot. That mean a lot. Sometimes it's good to hear it. I know a lot of folks feel like that as well, but sometimes it's great to hear it, man. You know, and it's that fuel to keep you going.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I appreciate that. But anyway, Coach, explain to them. I think I have a video, but let me make sure that it actually fits.
Okay. Okay, no problem.
But my true passion in life is to continue to teach.
Hold on one second.
But my true passion in life is to continue to teach kids and young adults public speaking and interview skills. It's an art, it's a skill that is slowly it's perishing. Kids are not using those skills as much anymore. So I developed a platform called Sports Told by Youth, where we interview student athletes and we teach them the basic skills of public speaking and interview skills. If you're looking to be on Sports Told by Youth, it's free, right? We have a platform, a studio here in the Atlanta area where we bring athletes in. We teach you a 45-minute class of some basic tenets of public speaking and interview skills. After we do that, we bring you in the studio and we allow you to practice those interview skills. We allow you to tell your story. So if you're interested in learning more about public speaking, interview skills, you can find us at Sports Told by Youth on all platforms: TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. You can message us there, shoot us a DM, we'll get back to you, and we'd love to have you on the show.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I like that. I like that. I like that.
Yes, sir. So
I like it.
Help us understand how, what was the defining moment where you say, I just got to do this?
Yeah, Kim, man, I was on the other side. I was one of those guys you guys were just debating about. I coached football for years. And part of my life outside of coaching football, I've wrote curriculum and taught public speaking to Fortune 500 companies, to big businesses. All I did for a living was I went out and I taught companies and their workers how to, present themselves, how to be good in interviews, because there are a lot of people that just don't understand public speaking. In fact, 75% of Americans are human beings are more terrified of public speaking than snakes. They'd rather hop out of a plane than face the fear of getting up and having to present themselves. So I was in that realm. I'm teaching these kids, and I had what I did in the real world. And I said, how can I merge these together, man? And so I started looking at the kids I coached, and from youth league to high school, and I was like, I can do something different here. I can bring the college game day atmosphere. I talk sports. I know sports like the back of my hand. So how can I merge the two together? And voila is what you get with Sports Told by Youth. And so the motivation was people like you talking to kids and seeing, when I teach them the basic skills, just like blocking and tackling, when I teach them what to do with their hands, their gestures, what do you do when you get nervous? We were getting the same results as a winning team, man. So the more I taught, every time I taught one, he got better or she got better, someone would give me the win to keep going and do more. So we created this show, and that's what we do full time, man. We bring kids on and we teach them public speaking and interview skills because we want to be ready for when that college coach comes and sees them, or they have that big game moment. We just want them to be prepared for that moment.
So also, I think if you can explain to them about the business side of it, though, the importance, because we know about some of the interviews, but what about the understanding the pressure of speaking to not only be able to do so, but also sell yourself to some of these companies and corporations?
Well, listen, I'm giving kids the stuff I'm teaching kids at 8, 9, 10, 11, up into high school is stuff that, people pay me a lot of money to come to their business and do, right? So the fact if a young man or young woman can communicate and can be persuasive, and not trying to persuade anybody, but just trying to make sure the person that they're speaking to can see them and what they have, the monetary value, the doors it opens is endless. I tell people all the time, Ken Fanatic, I can't put a monetary amount on the money I've made or the doors that have been opened because I was able to communicate and articulate myself. So all those individuals out there that are looking to maybe go into NIL deal or maybe after football, right? We all know sports have to end. If you can be able to communicate yourself, if you can articulate to a crowd or to a business owner what value you bring, you open up so many doors for yourself. And so having our youth kids being able to do that at a young age and understand the value of it is going to be tremendous for whether they go on to play sports, at the next level, or they have to go into the business world. This is a skill that's going to open doors and pay them for and allow them to get paid, or allow them to do whatever they want to do for a long time if they can communicate. And so that's what we want to do.
You got something for that?
Yeah, I do. So let me ask you this: what do you think that kids have been receptive to it, or you think it's taking a little time to get them to understand the importance?
No, Fanatic, they get it, man. As soon as they get, not, so here's the thing, Fanatic. Like I tell people, I'm a football coach, right? So I understand building rapport. I understand. I can speak their language. I can tear down the wall very quickly with kids. And so once they understand what we do, no different than you guys they do something good, I'm patting them on the back and I'm making them feel good about what they're doing, right? But I'm also understanding and putting it in layman terms that they understand if you do this well, the cars, the money, whatever you're into, this can allow you to do that, right? Communicating is a vehicle, it's a means to an end. So the kids are very receptive to it. We make it fun. It's not like a sterile environment where if you get it wrong, man, I have fun. We talk about music. We laugh and joke and just have a very good time with it. So kids are having a very good time with it. The cool part, Fanatic, is seeing not only are they allow me to interview and teach them, we're also flipping the script where now they turn into the interview. They turn into you and Ken. So now they're embracing the fact of I'm pitching to them. Why don't you have your own show? Like, why don't you, speak it from your level and give us your voice? So it's been the doors have been opening. The kids have been receptive, man. This has been an overwhelming feeling to see these kids grow and see that light bulb go off on them when they figure this stuff out.
So y'all based out here in Georgia.
Yep.
So what if somebody that's watching, right, this show decide that this is something that they want to become a part of? So what do you say to those individuals?
Great question, Ken. So what we're going to start doing now is on Thursday nights, I'm going to have like an open mic night, right? On Thursday nights, I'm going to start posting a link to an open Zoom call where you can come on and we're going to give you the basic tenets, right? I'm going to walk you through about a 45-minute to hour class where I analyze you. I ask you a few questions, right? Hey, tell me about yourself. And I allow the kids or the athlete to tell me a little about themselves. But the whole time I'm evaluating them, right? Can they articulate just telling me about themselves? Are they nervous? What do they do with their eyes? What do they do with their hands? And so after that meeting, I kind of build a package for them about what are some next steps for them. And I set up another call after. And then we do a whole training session with the student athlete. And then we set them up for maybe a Zoom call where we do the interview via Zoom. So Thursday nights, open mic night, I interview them, I find a little bit about them, and then I build out an assessment and a plan for them to get better as well. And if you're in the Atlanta area, of course, you can come into the studio and do your full interview.
Okay, so I know me being somebody, right, that I was a ward of court, right? So I had to speak to a lot of social workers and stuff like that. Didn't want to do so, right? So I understand the different levels of, communication or non-verbal communication or not want to communicate at all. So I do want to ask this question. So when you get that kid to the level of comfortability to start then opening up to communicate, how does that then translate when it becomes public speaking?
It's public speaking is something like everything else, right? It's repping. It's no different. And that's what I tell the kids, whether you play any sport you play, you have to practice it, right? You're going to get nervous, but 90% of public speaking is, Ken Fanatic, is just getting over those initial nerves, right? I tell kids that public speaking or interviewing, like I'm talking to you right now, whoever's watching, it's no more than a conversation with friends. So if I can get them to click that light bulb on that is just a conversation, and once we get over the nerves, you're just speaking, it becomes easy. One of the things I give kids is also, as I give them little rapport starters to make them more comfortable. For you and I, Ken, a Fanatic, walk into a room of 100 or 500 people that we don't know, we are all still a bit nervous. But I give them ways. I tell them, hey, get there early. Go shake some hands, right? Go have conversations with people that you may know. So now when you're speaking, you have a friendly face. Because if I came out and I spoke to Fanatic first, and I talked about his shoes, and he's a Cowboys fan, and what about the Cowboys? We have some initial conversation. Fanatic's going to be in that crowd of an eye. Somebody that's, when I look out into the crowd, he's probably going to give me a nod. He's probably going to be with me, and it kind of brings that wall down. So I give him some rapport starters. I give him some skills to make that a lot easier for them when they get into that crowd, or even adults when you get out into that crowd for the first time, because it is nerve wracking, right? So when you got 300 people staring at you.
Right, absolutely.
Are you able to do this? I guess I could say maybe out in the open or in public or like at a park or at a game. Like if somebody was like, oh man, because I just see a lot of people that throw events in the comment section. If they was like, oh man, I'm throwing an event, I would love to have him there. Could you do this at an event?
Yes, we're going out. I'm coming to Ken's event in July. We're going to Drico, EY. Like I told Ken, right? So anybody watching, you guys, for example, this show is a Apple computer. You guys are a brand. All I am is a chip to the brand. I'm a feature. I'm the MP3 player in your car. I'm the CD player in your car. You guys do what you do. I'll come there and help you guys teach the kids how to public speak, give them tips, and I work fast. I don't need a whole bunch of time because I'm just like a football coach. You give me a few minutes with a kid, I'll get him up to speed and give him some tips to make him more confident, him or her more confident within a few minutes. But yes, I'm willing to travel. If you're in the Atlanta area, this summer I'll be making my schedule. So I'm gonna try to do from here on down through Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, stop in Louisiana, Florida. We're gonna make kind of a round trip, and we're gonna bring the show. Ken has seen we got a big desk like Sports Center. You can see behind me there's a big desk like Sports Center. We probably won't travel with this Fanatic. It's just a little bit heavy to do that. But
yeah,
I have all the equipment you guys, media guys, got, right? So all the Rode Microphone Pros. I have the ability to, if I don't want to, bring all the camera stuff, I'll reach out to camera guys in the area and try to contract somebody to come out and do the shooting for me. But what I do, I'm very seamless. I'm willing to come out. Look, we want to spread the word and help kids. This is something that's needed. And if we don't, parents spend a lot of money on training and other different things. And I think the truth is, for anybody watching, us here know maybe 3% of kids are going to play at the next level. We hope more. But for those that don't, we still want them to be successful. And being able to communicate is going to be one way to do that. So, Fanatic, I'm on the road. If they see my link out, you guys have my information. Please follow us on, all social medias. We can use the support. And a lot of things, I don't charge anybody for this. Most of the stuff is done from the love of the game. Everything I've bought was, for love. But please support us, and I'll be out there to support you guys.
Absolutely.
I do have a question, Coach. This is Mike, and I'm typically run the background of the show.
Yeah.
Have you found out, like, what is it, your perception, I guess, from yesteryears to today with how communication is either improved or either fell off? Because I just feel like as a society, as more kids become more reclusive and more, hey, I'm in my house playing video games and different things like that, that the communication part kind of, it's a barrier there when it's time to like get to junior high, get to high school, where you're doing public speaking in front of your classrooms and different things like that. Has there been a big change from yesteryear to today as far as the reclusiveness goes with day-to-day living?
Mike, phenomenal question. You're spot on. It's been a decline, right? Technology has crippled us. Think about, I don't want to date us on this call here, but we talk about 10 years ago, right? Before we went outside and played. You joned on the bus, like you was at the bus stop laughing and having conversations and playing. That just doesn't exist anymore. If you ever watch kids at a bus stop or watch kids on the bus, everybody has on headphones. Everybody has on, their cell phones. You just watch. If you go to a school, no, everybody's just doing their own thing. So they're not even communicating, and it's all via digital communication, right? There are texts. Like my son will be upstairs, literally 2 steps away from me, texting me. I'm like, bro, no, come down and communicate with me. So, to your question, Mike, there's been a huge decline. If you think about the way us as adults now, most of us, it's easier for us just to pick up the phone and text, vice calling people. So it's been a huge decline. It's going to continue to decline, but that's what we're here for, to make sure those kids still use those muscles. Communication, talking, public speaking is a perishable skill. If you don't use it, you're going to lose it. Just like you're going to gain weight, you're going to get lazy with it. So I encourage you, anybody listening to me right now, make your kids speak. Make them go in a grocery store and have a conversation. Make them you know, I make my son do everything because I want him to talk. Have a transaction in the grocery store. Ask people how they're doing. The more you can keep them doing that, Mike, the more we can kind of save and make them comfortable when they have to speak in front of a classroom.
How can coaches help their players, you know, communicate and things of that nature better?
Fanatic, man, another amazing question, guys. One of the things I just use myself for example, when I coached before practice, every kid when they ran up, if you see my kids that I coach in U-Ball right now, if they see all of us three of us standing together, they're gonna walk up to you, they're gonna shake your hand, they're gonna say, "What's up, coach? How you doing?" And they'll go around to all three of us. So to coaches out there, before a kid runs on that field, we used to make everybody shake hands, right? You're gonna shake my hand, you're gonna shake all the coaches' hand, you're gonna go around and shake all your brothers and sisters' hand, right? Because we want to make them comfortable with greeting people and having that conversation. And then I make them ask, "How you doing? How was your day?" That was part of practice. That was part of the warm up that we would make them do. So allow them to be leaders every day. At the end of practice, somebody would pray. Somebody would, break us down. So just the small stuff you can do to make them lead. I was always fanatic a fan of, and I saw coaches do it. We were player led, so everything was done by the kids. I would give them the exercises, anything to have them talking and being out in front of practicing. And you have those one or two kids that just not know what to do. Nope, we're gonna spend these extra 5 minutes, and you're gonna get it right till you be comfortable enough to speak. So it's just about repetition, man, and being deliberate and making these kids speak.
So how important is it, or how much of a role to you that a coach plays in in shapes, and how does it shape a kid's behavior? How can it affect them just in the long run? Do you feel like it has an impact or no?
Man, Ken, absolutely. I mean, some of the most influential people are youth coaches, right? These guys are fathers, they're big brothers. They're the only, and we're talking about, and that's female coaches too. But coaches are just so influential, man, for some of us, especially, I'm just being real, in our community. I mean, you guys, coaches are just impactful. So I hold coaches. I challenge them to hold that responsibility of being a coach personal, because these kids are watching you, man. You are some of their father figures. You are some of their big brothers. So everything you do, how you communicate, how you conduct themselves, those kids are putting those things in their toolbox. So it's incumbent upon us, man, to make sure that role we have, take pride in it, challenge these kids, because they may not see another individual that does that for them. So coaches are huge and always have been and always will be.
So
Coach, I have
go
a
ahead.
question. Is there something like a routine that you would recommend for even adults? Because some adults are terrible or just have trying
Mhm.
times at communicating. Is there like a routine that you recommend? Hey, every morning do this, and you will see improvement in that area.
Yes, one of the biggest things I do is this phone. I tell people to this day, Mike, I right now, for those watching, I'm a marketer for Verizon Wireless, right? Every day I'm probably on a call briefing to 70, 60 people, executives I'm talking. And so even then, when I get on, sometimes I still get a bit nervous. So I'm saying that to say,
Hmm.
a lot of times I have a big presentation, I take myself and I record myself. How did that sound? And it doesn't have to be perfect, but I tell people, record yourself, listen to yourself more. That's the biggest indicator of getting better, is recording yourself. So take your cell phone, whatever you want to communicate to someone, just record yourself doing it, and then do it over and over. And the more comfortable you get, the more times you do it, the more comfortable you're going to get. And I always tell people also about communication, Mike. You don't have to be perfect. We have about 30 seconds in
Mhm.
public speaking to hold somebody's attention. Most of the time after this, like right now I'm talking, there's somebody that's already dozed off and thinking about homework, video games, something
Mhm.
else. So
Hmm.
you got about 30 seconds to gain and hold their attention. Then after that, naturally, our minds start to wander. So don't be so hard on yourself if you think you messed it up, or it just doesn't sound good, because that's not the case most of the time.
So, do you feel like there's a routine that you can come up with that will help expand their attention? Because sometimes, like people are so used to doing, like we're in a society where you're doing this and this and this and that, to where you kind of program yourself to be like that. Is there anything that you feel that can kind of enhance a person's attention span?
It just depends on your setting, right? A lot of things I like to do is when I'm like, I teach this class, I'm going to Milton High School in a few weeks. And one of the things I'm going to do is I bring food. Like, this is just an example. I bring food. I take everybody, I don't take their cell phones, but I ask them for the undivided attention. I'm big on respect, right? I'm like, hey guys, you guys respect me, I respect you. Do me a favor, put your phone. I just need 30 minutes of your time. I promise I'm going to give you a break. I promise you, if you stick in with me, you're going to get something out of it. So setting the stage about what we're about to do and what we're about to embark on, giving people a clear agenda, right? A lot of times presenters, they go in and you don't know how long they're going to talk for. If I tell you, Fanatic, give me 30 minutes, give me 25 minutes, and after that, I'm gonna give everybody a 5-10 minute break. Go check your phones, smoke your cigarettes, do whatever you got to do, blah blah blah. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows what to expect and they'll lock in. But sometimes we just get to talking and for an hour and man, after look, I gotta go, I got things to do, and they disengage from you. So setting a clear agenda, building the rapport with your audience, make sure they know what you're there. They know what you're there to cover, and make sure you give them the with them. Everybody wants what's in it for them. You're listening to me right now, Kim, Fanatic Mike. We all want to know, hey, how is this going to benefit me? So if I can give you a clear agenda and some clear with them of how it is, you're more likely to gain and hold that attention.
Definitely. I feel like this is something that should definitely be big. And I mean, I know you have some testimonials, sir, stories about some kids that have went through and just been a part of what you've been doing. So, what's some of the like biggest changes that you've seen? And I mean, you don't necessarily have to say the kid's name if you don't want to, but what's some of the biggest changes that you see, and how fast can that happen for a
It
kid?
happens. It happens quickly. One of the biggest things you're going to see with especially this generation, they love filler words, right? We all have those filler words,
Hmm.
ahs, like. One
Hmm.
of the first things I do with them is we're going to eliminate the filler words, and I teach them that instead of saying arms or ahs or like, let's just replace that with a pause. You don't have to say something. So if I instead of I'm just going to pause and get my thoughts together. There's nothing wrong with a pause, right? Vice just saying a like or a and a ah. So that's one of the biggest things, Mike, that we try to eliminate is the filler words, and we all have them. They're not nobody's. I'll probably say one or two of them if I go back and watch this myself. Filler words is the number one thing I try to get rid of. And then confidence. A lot of kids these days have a lot of confidence and eye contact issues. If you talk to a kid now, you coach a kid, you'll notice most of them always looking away when they're talking, or always looking down.
Looking
So
down.
I teach them the importance of eye contact and being intentional and looking at, you're looking the person in the eye that you're talking to and how important that is and how that draws and holds attention. So I've had several kids, man, that can't keep eye contact, and we do a game where every time they look away, I hit the horn or I make a loud sound. I say, "Arr!" Or if they use a filler word, I make obnoxious noise to let them know they're doing it. And then before you know it, Mike, as they start talking, they'll catch themselves and they'll start pausing. And then we just keep repping it over and over. And see, that's the football coach in me. Nope, do it again. Nope, didn't like it. Do it again. Didn't sound good. Do it again. And so I'm hard on them, but I make it fun. And so that's kind of, for most of the kids, it's just about building that repetition. And number one, notifying them of what they're doing, because a lot of times nobody's ever told them that saying those words are wrong.
And I want to say something to that, because now it helps me learn and make sure that I pay attention to that as well.
Yep.
Now I can say this. I had a hard time looking folks in the eye because my background, I'm from California. Looking at the person too long or the wrong way, we think that you're up to something. So it created a habit within me to where I was like, listen, I don't want no problem with nobody. I understand if I look at this person the wrong way, they're going to ask me what's up. I'm going to ask them what's up. It's going to create, situations where it don't have to go. So this is something that we end up pretty much being, and I'm using filler words as well, but this is something that I was programmed to do. So I just became mindful of it. It's hard to get out of as well. But the reason I'm so passionate about communication now is because I feel like communication is the reason why a lot of people are no longer of existence.
Yes.
A little, my bad. I apologize. I didn't mean to step on your shoes. Was instead be, man, well, you step on my shoes, you beat, and like, man, it just starts a argument, a fight. If somebody end up getting into it, somebody lose, they go back, they end up doing something to that person. So I feel like communication is very key and is important. Is very important to our community, to get back, because people are, being unalive at a crazy rate.
No, Ken, I agree. I did a piece last week called Aim and Actual, and this is for the adults in the room. And then I'll close because I know you guys got to keep moving on. I want to give you 2 more things before I get out of here. So Aim and Actual. One of the things about Aim and Actual as a presenter, as I'm talking to you guys right now, coming into this, my aim was to one, tell you what I was about, tell you what I do for these kids and how it benefits you and them. Now, how you receive that is completely different, right? That's my actual. So aim is what I want to do. Actual is what you actual receive. So kind of to what you're saying is, I challenge people all the time to make sure your aim and actual is spot on. There are several things that can make the actual miss, right? It can be what type of day you have. I'm talking, my tone can make my actual off. The way I said something, my hands or how I pointed at you can make the actual off. So I always tell people, be mindful of your aim and actual, right? There's generational things that can change your aim and actual. Funny thing, I made a reel the other day, Ken, about, I was just kind of attention again. I had Kevin Gates talking to me, and my grandmother and my 3rd grade teacher saw that reel. They called me. I ain't gonna say the word, well, who that talking to you like that? Who's calling you a liar? But for us, it was just a joke. It was just an attention gainer, right? Knowing I wasn't talking to Kevin, but the generational difference, they didn't know that it was a joke or just attention gainer, right? The aim and actual was off. So I just always tell people, watch your aim and actual, and you'll be fine. Like, and the way you really gauge your aim and actual, just ask clarifying question. Hey, Ken, did that make sense? Did I hit the mark for that? Did you pick up what I was saying just now? And they'll tell you, nah, this, or hey, what did you hear just now? And they'll tell you what they heard, and that allows you to adjust and say, nah, here's what I actually meant. So if more people can do that and hone in on their context, what you said, Ken, could be eliminated. Man, a lot of relationships, a lot of business ships, a lot of friendships are broken because of communication, and it could be a simple word that throws the whole thing off.
All right, so hopefully you got some suggestions for this. So having a football game, tempers is flared.
Yep.
People are upset that their individuals are losing. Their individual team is losing. The other one is now happy. Kind of talk to this person, and then it somehow creates a conflict amongst each other. What is your suggestion in that moment?
A lot of look, I've been in those, right? In those heated moments on a hot summer day in July. You've spent all this travel money to get there, and referee calls a bad call. The fellas on the side gambling, whatever the case may be. I think that's when somebody in that group, I don't even know if this communication, it is in the big that is in the big scheme of things, but somebody just has to be a cool head and pull us to the side. Hey, listen, first of all, fellas, there's kids around. Let's pause and get to the bigger picture here. And then once we calm down, we can reassess and figure out what's the crux of the issue. Because a lot of times when that competitive spirit kicks in, a lot of us leave our common sense, and we're just thinking one way and taking things personal. So I would just say, hopefully there's somebody in the group that's calm enough to, hey, let's pause for a second, talk this thing through and get back to it. But a lot of times, that's a hot situation to be in when those games are like that in July. Because there's nothing, sometimes I don't want to hear common sense.
Right.
One thing that you said, I know you said you was about to take off though, Coach, but one thing that you said, that if nothing else get across to anybody here, definitely use those pauses that you said.
Yes.
And that's one thing that I use in corporate America today. And people almost say, oh, it sounds like you're storytelling. Sometimes it is when I'm presenting. Like I would rather prefer a pregnant pause than anything.
Yes.
Because it leaves the audience on a hook, and they, they're wondering where you take them, and you start using different inflections and different things like that with your voice. So it could be used as a tool.
Mike, no, you're exactly right. And I'm gonna leave you guys on this, Ken, because I know you guys got to keep moving. Mike, that was a phenomenal point. One, I want to leave you with 2 things before I close. Anybody out here that hears my voice that would like to be a part of Sports Told by Youth, shoot us a DM. There's no cost. I guarantee. I stand by this. If your kid works with me, I guarantee you they will be better. I'm doing like a testimonial page right now, parents of kids I've worked with. I guarantee they'll be a lot better if they just spend give me an hour with them, and I guarantee they'll be a lot better when they're done. The second thing why I'm so passionate about this is I was the kid that didn't like to talk. I'm from Louisiana. I have a fat tongue. I can naturally speak faster when I get going, especially when I'm passionate about something. Speaking is work for me. I have to enunciate, I have to pronunciate. I used to work in an environment where after when I would answer the phone, people were like, who was that? What did you say? And so speaking was always just work for me. I got so good at it, I've wrote curriculum. I've been at the highest level of doing this. This is not to brag or boast, but I want to give this back to this young generation and create the next generation of communicators. Make sure these young individuals are prepared for when the high school coach comes, when the college coach comes, but more importantly, when they have to speak up in the boardroom and be prepared to communicate. So that's my promise to you guys. Kim, man, thank you guys for having me. Fanatic Mike, it's
All
been a
right,
pleasure.
this man, this
Anytime
was
Appreciate
a
you,
good
coach.
one. This
to
was
your
a
thing,
good one.
Fanatic. Anybody out there that needs my help, like I said, I'm a DM away. I know I know people say that, and people always ask me, "Hey, what does it cost?" It doesn't cost nothing yet. Eventually, I'll probably put a seminar together that I'll probably run or something like that for kids. But right now, we're in the awareness phase, and I want to create as many templates, as many proof sources as I can. So when I do come back and say, "Hey, this seminar is $50 or $100, whatever," people know that it's legit and it's real. So reach out to me. I'm here to help you guys.
Before you go, can I also share this with the people? So you and I had a conversation about helping these kids become public speakers, right? And
Yep.
then send them to you prepare them, and then they come here live,
Yes.
and then we'll see the fruits of it. So that's what Darius and I we talked about. So like I told y'all, I'm doing everything that I can for my babies out here to make sure that they have the highest probability of becoming successful, especially within the area of public speaking. So I appreciate your time, man. Thank you.
Appreciate
And
this
Ken,
for
last
sure.
thing, this is notes. Like I said, what I really do is I want to sit back when they're on your show. I'm going to bring an evaluation form, and I
Okay.
evaluate them. You probably can't see my screen, but I got like 2 pages of notes of just stuff they did, how did they sound, helping them build 3D responses. I'm going to give them when they sit with me. They're going to walk back. No different. You take your car to the Nissan dealership or Lexus dealership with a full analysis of things. Hey, this is what you did well. This is what we want to work on, so forth and so on.
Absolutely. So we appreciate you, and I definitely
Sure.
keep in contact with you. And
Sounds like a plan.
Yes.
Appreciate you. Y'all be good now, fellas. Peace.
We
Have a good one,
appreciate it,
coach.
man. For sure. For sure.
What's up? I like that.
For sure. Finally, Ken did something right, man. Ken finally did something right, man.
Man, come on,
But
man.
you really ain't been on your best lately, bro. But this time, my guy, you did something right, Ken. I appreciate it, man.
Man, shut the hell up with all that fluff, man. What is going on now?
I appreciate it, man.
Sitting
You
up there
did something right.
trying to speak proper for the rest of the show, and you on some bull crap, man. What the hell going on? But hey, it's something that I wanted to talk about, man. It's something I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
All right, so we got the NWG. What is it? I'm sorry, NWG
Northwest Georgia Youth Football League.
Okay, so I got a question. Okay, we need to get some of them folks on here. But the question is, do you believe they're going to allow some of these teams that was considered national next year into their league? Yay or nay?
Nay.
No?
Nay. Nay.
No?
No, sir. I don't see it happening, bro. And the teams that they have are really good, right? I think the closest to national right now might be Tucker because 404's not in their league. So the closest that they might have to somebody that's national is Tucker. You feel what I'm saying? But I think it would be very advantageous. They told me to stop using them words. I think it would be very good if they, add, you know what I'm saying, one of the teams that maybe was national. But I don't see it happening, bro. And I don't see it happening for a majority of reasons, though, bro. Like, the first question is, you know, are those teams willing to abide by the rules and regulations? And, you know, are they going to make sure that they're available every weekend and not skip, you know, out to go out there and say, well, a national team called me, so I'm going to skip, you know, this weekend, forget the league, I'm going to go play. You know, who's to say they're going to do that? Bree said, yes, SRT and Douglasville 9U, those are really good local teams that have the ability to go national, Bree. Those are good local teams that has the ability to go national.
Zay says, tell the teams, door wide open, hit my phone. No, so it sounds like what you're saying is not the case. It sounds like, you know.
What do you think, Ken?
I honestly, bro, I think that it will be a good thing. However, you're going to have a lot of complaints amongst coaches because they're going to say that these teams were national teams, so therefore they don't want them in the league.
But they're national teams now, so they can't say that because they're national teams.
Right, but here's the thing. It just never stopped coaches from complaining. Like I keep talking about the what is it, MLK, when they basically wanted to get the So Icy boys out of the league. They just wanted to win. Some folks just want to win that bad to where they don't care how it affects other kids or any of that. They just want to get you out the way. That's just what it is. So I do think that it'd be advantageous because if your national team go to your league and then that team end up winning, right? That team end up winning because the reason why we even asked that they want to go to that league is because they want the pipeline to go to AYF. So let's say they go to that league, they win the league, then they win AYF. That only makes your league look good. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to that aspect, and then not just that, it'll make your players better. It'll make them better for it. But the problem is we're in a non-competition era where folks they don't really want to compete. They just want to have the best team, hands down. You see what I'm saying? So that's the that's the problem. Now, it's another part to this. Okay? Do you think Mayfield should join or should compete or do cross games with the NWGYFL? Do you think they should do? I can't say that name. I can't say that name. Listen, but nah, do you think they should do like cross games with Mayfield?
Now, if you ask me, do I think Mayfield should? Hell yeah. Do I think Northwest Georgia should? Hell no. But I don't think, and I'm nobody. We just give an opinion so y'all will know. Whatever Mayfield or Northwest Georgia wants to do, that is on them. It don't make me no difference. But if I'm Northwest Georgia, the answer is no. Because I want to fully demonstrate what my league is capable of. I want to fully demonstrate this is the benefits. This is the benefits of joining this league. You're going to be able to compete to go to AYF, and we got enough games to fill your schedule for the year. You don't got to go nowhere. You ain't got to do nothing. If you want to play people on Sundays, go play people on Sundays. But your Saturdays is going to be filled with Northwest Georgia Youth Football League. Also, I'm going to say this. Y'all know me, man. I'm a bona fide hater. So I don't want to give these folks the opportunity to get 4 games in. I don't want to give you the opportunity. I'm just keeping real with you. I don't want to give nobody no opportunity for them to get 4 games in, and next thing you know, they saying we possibly eligible.
So if they join, do they have to join as a org?
I don't know.
That's the biggest question, right?
I don't know. We have to get bro on. We have to ask that. But I would say this. I ain't taking you unless you got 3 or 4 teams under your belt. If you're a team, I don't want you. I ain't taking no teams. This is me. If I was in charge, whatever they want to do is their business. If I was in charge, Ken, I ain't taking no damn team. I'm not taking it, bro. The only way I'm taking you, you got to bring me 4 teams, bro. That's my minimum. 4 teams. You 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, some 7, 8, 9, 10. You got to give me some, because when I try to set up games, now what you're causing me to do is now I got to mix and match. I got to mix and match. Then I got to have some of this park over here, and I got to have some of this park over here. I'm not doing that, bro.
Hey,
I'm not doing that.
Hey, shout out to Nikisha. She said all them letters messing Ken up, right?
Hey, y'all don't know. You say league benefits from having strong orgs that fill multiple teams
That's what
and
I'm
are a
saying.
mainstay in the league.
Hey,
Man, Zay say the doors are open, bruh.
Hey, so look.
Hey, Zay, I'm just telling people this is why I ain't in charge of nothing.
Well, I got an org. I got some orgs for you then. I got some orgs for you then.
Love, do he know? Y'all don't even be knowing. Can't really be alley-ooping to try to see.
Hey, listen, y'all know, bro, it don't change. My dog Zay is doing his thing right now. Why wouldn't I try to see?
Yeah, we got to throw the alley-oops.
Yeah.
Of course, we got to throw the alley-oops. You know what I'm saying? Because once they say that he can do it, now we gonna go back, present it to the people who are interested and say, well, Zay said he can do it. You feel what I'm saying? And now they're gonna go by the Zay.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Hey, but T Street said AYU allowing teams to come. The problem is AYU don't give you a pipeline to AYF.
It don't give you no pipeline to the Nationals.
And I talked to Craig. Craig said one at a time. So you're not getting the opportunity with no other league.
Yeah.
So if you plan on going to the AYF, right? The NWG, you know
the
hell
Northwest Georgia Youth Football League, man.
Okay, I bet.
I'm going to have to put it on the ticker at the bottom.
Hey, I'm going to keep struggling on that. I don't know, bro. It just don't register.
Once your national or league got more than 3 letters, he gonna ukulele you to death, man.
Oh,
he gonna UIFL ukulele you to death.
I'll find my own abbreviation. It's not to the board or nothing like that.
He gonna ukulele you to death. Nah, bro. I look forward to see if some of the interested national teams get in the league, bro. I look forward to seeing it. This man. Come on, man. But yeah, I look forward to seeing it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I look forward to seeing if Zay can really make it happen. I don't know, man. From what I'm hearing, Zay, I gotta doubt you on this one, bro. I gotta doubt that you can get this done. Zay. I don't think, from what I'm hearing, I don't even think Zay can get this done, bro. I think it's too big of a move, bro. It's too big of a move to get done on the first year. Nah.
Hey, PA said one-hitter quitters going to ruin those leagues before they get rolling. Nah, see, here's the difference. I'm going to be honest with y'all, right?
Okay.
I can't lie.
Okay.
Here's the thing. In the NGWYFL, okay?
Okay. Okay.
You got it right?
Nope.
I came close. I
came closer.
But y'all know who the hell I'm talking about. They are very strict. They align perfectly with AYF. So I think they're going to get along with them perfectly. So the way that they structure everything, I think that this is going to be one of many leagues that's going to sustain because of how strict and rigid they are about the books, going by the books. So my thing is this, bro. Y'all playing this league, just expect to come with structure, have your uniforms good, make sure that y'all go by the bylaws, make sure y'all play the games that's in store for you. I think they allow you to play Sunday games. Saturday games, y'all have to commit to them unless it's a bye. That's as much as I know, dealing with them all last year. But you can't come with that, I'm going to do it my way. Is their way or the highway? Get fined, don't play games, and get banned from the damn league. That's what's going to happen.
Hey, and if I'm them, I'm gonna keep it real. And it's time to big dog people. If you don't join,
Oh,
if you don't join, I'm not letting none of these teams play 4 games with you. You're not about to
bruh.
just tiptoe your way in and we play folk. Nah,
Why
we ain't
you
getting it up
always got
like
to
that.
come in with the beat the drum? You got to beat your
Because
chest.
Zay
Why you
said that
always got to do that, man?
Zay said that they
Why?
gonna pay. Zay said that they was gonna pay all the teams that go to nationals registration or whatever for that 1,400.
Okay.
So what I look like if I run an org to let some local jokers or some national junkies that want to be playing at both events come steal little 4 games over here and be playing at this event when I could be investing my time, money, and all that into these teams that's a part of this org. They don't want to do nothing but play 4 games and get on anyway.
Listen, man, your best bet. So just to confirm with Zay. So there is no national team out there that cannot join the NGs. All right, the NG League. That's what it's gonna be. NG League, which is the Northwest League or whatever. So there's no national team, bro. I cannot play the damn
What you mean
abbreviation.
that there's not no national teams?
No, I'm
Nah, he's
saying
saying
it's
that basically anybody can join. It's
that's
wide open
national. Yes,
if you
fully
meet the
national.
criteria. And just because you done won 10 national championships, if you meet that criteria, you can get on.
Because the only way that you can get to the AYF is through this league.
Yeah, Trevon.
That's the only one. You
Ain't
can't go
no,
to
yeah,
Mayfield.
nope.
You can't go to AYU.
You can't
You
go
can't go to
outside of Georgia
ABC.
either.
Hold on.
Yeah.
You can't go to ABC, BBD, the East
Mm.
Coast family. You can't go to none of them folks. You know what I'm saying? You got to go directly through them. And if that's what you want to do, then go play with them. Zay says the door open. So I'm assuming that this is for the national teams as well. So I can say to any team that's out there that's national that want to play or whatever, if you don't play in this damn league, you don't get in. He says
They
the
said it
only
right here.
road
The only road to AYF is
is NWG.
NWGFL.
I thought it was
Yeah.
GYFL.
Northwest Georgia
Football
Football
League.
League, man.
Oh,
You can
well.
say Youth Football League. It don't
Now,
matter. But
I
Trevon said you can go outside of Georgia. Who said that's their bylaws with AYF? I'm gonna challenge you this, Trevon. Go find it in the bylaws and show me.
I just
I've
told
taken
Greg.
because
I've taken a I say that only because I've taken a peek at their bylaws within the past week, and maybe I overlooked something. But I
Send me the
challenge you, if
link.
you say it's in the bylaws, go find it in the bylaws, because they bylaws is online. Go find it in the bylaws
You heard me, Michael?
and show me in the bylaws where it says that you can do that. No, because the thing is, what Craig has always said, if you have a league in your area,
Mm-hmm. Then
your
you gotta
then
vicinity.
you gotta
you
fuck that
have
league.
to go through the league.
Yeah.
The only way you get those 4 games if there is no league within your area,
Mm-hmm.
right? So I see some people saying Savannah, if you're in Metro Atlanta, that's a 2.5 hour drive sometimes, depending on where you at.
Yeah. So
Depending on where you at in Metro Atlanta,
Yeah.
that's a 2-3 hour drive. So that's not in nobody's vicinity to play. You feel what I'm saying? That's the hell. You closer to Birmingham or Tennessee. Then sometimes you might be to Savannah, depending on where you at. So the only way
you
is
can
that.
go unless like you say, unless you want to travel a couple hours and all that stuff. Yeah, I mean, it's other ways, but I'm saying if in Georgia, as far as convenience, that's the only way you're getting in, brother. Now, if you want to go to Tennessee and you want to go to, well, Alabama ain't got one, but if you want to go somewhere where they do have them, those leagues, you can do that. But is it going to be feasible? Is it going to make sense? Those are the questions that you're going to have to answer. But, as far as Atlanta, CDJ, AYU, all that, they can't get you in there. They can't do it. So
Trevon says, so 8U year, we had a league in our area, but there wasn't a lot of D1 teams. So we could get games from other states that have D1 teams, basically. But I'm going to tell you this. I don't think they're going to have that problem. I don't think they're going to have the problem. They're going to have enough D1 and D2, games where, I don't know. Craig says, so long as you set up out-of-state games through him, it will be allowed. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. Coach Tice, man, 2 hours ain't nothing. This travel, ain't it? In VA, we have to drive 4 or 5 hours for home league games. I mean, I have no idea why y'all would drive. If you driving 4 to 5 hours for a league game,
hold on,
then y'all better be in a hell of a league, bruh.
Okay,
if I'm gonna drive 4 hours, go ahead, Ken.
So Demir says Ken Fanatic is 2 AYF leagues in NWGYL in Pac-12 is actually offered D1, D2, and D3.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's saying that both the leagues they're gonna be able to cover that D1, D2, and D3.
Yeah, they're gonna be able to. That's
what
why I'm saying.
Where's the
Pac-12
league? Where's the Pac-12 league?
Augusta.
Okay, so yeah, y'all can go to Augusta, but we know that far as anything Atlanta, it is gonna be only one. AYU ain't gonna get you there. Mayfield ain't gonna get you there.
So never mind. Nah, fuck hell, I don't care. I don't know these folks. They don't like me no way. What the hell is the benefits of playing in those other leagues now?
I don't know. I was waiting. Like, I'm trying to figure out. Like, I don't know.
Like before this, people might play in this league because it's a little bit more competitive. People might play in this league because it's more convenient. But when we start talking, if we truly talking national ball, if you're not a team that has went to YNC or that will smell YNC, if you're not a team that's going to play YNC ball and you want to go national, what is the benefit of not playing in that league? Oh, Trevon said it's because some people like being a 3-time league champ and never getting scored on. Okay, I appreciate that. I never thought about that, but that is fact. Some people like being a 3-time champ. Jordan say, I thought if you win your league, it's automatic invitation. That's no AYF league. Cam say no benefit really. You just want to be. I'm not reading Cam stuff no more, man. He talk too reckless, man. He talks too reckless. Bree say, don't do Mayfield because Mayfield ran, so all y'all other leagues can walk. Damn. Did you mean do Mayfield?
Sometimes would it be though, bro? And this happens all the time. The starters are the ones that sometimes get left behind because they don't want to change or acclimate to the new ways that's going on in the world.
Yeah.
Now, this is the tough question. They're very tough question. Do you see? And shout out to my dog Clay, man. With all the teams that I heard that's flocking and trying to play in AYF, a lot of these folks are trying to do both, though, right?
Uh-huh.
Do you see YNC having the teams to play?
Yes.
The best play here?
Yes.
Okay.
And I say that because YNC has a cult following, bro. They have a cult following. Like YNC has people that want to go to YNC. That's the best. It's people at AYF that would want to go to YNC if the opportunity was available.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Like they want to go to YNC. We ourselves have talked to coaches that said, I love to go to YNC, but you know, I'm gonna go here because they ain't ranked me or whatever. So, you know, or they ain't ranked me fast enough. So yeah, you know, I'm gonna go over here because I'm gonna win this city. I'm gonna win my state. So you feel what I'm saying? So it's one of them things where, nah, bro, they gonna always have people that want to go to YNC.
Yeah.
Just like there's gonna always be people that, you feel what I'm saying, want to go there. I will say this. I think the people that think they can do both, they underestimate how hard it is gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
They underestimate how hard it is to do 2 nationals. Now I tell you that. I would love to see a team think that they can play 4 games with AYF and potentially 3 games with YNC all in 5 days, 5 to 6 days.
That's tough, bro. It is
in
tough.
6 days. That means every day, bro, you're going to play a game, and you might got to double up one day. There's going to at least be one day where you got to play 2 national freaking games in a day. There's going to be a day where you got to play 2 national games. I don't see it, bro.
For you, bro.
I don't see it.
That's for you.
Can y'all answer if 2 Georgia leagues have to play each other for state championships?
I don't think so if it's D1, but if it's D2 and D3, I believe yes. At least that's from
D1. You don't have to play state.
Yeah, that's what I just said. I think if it's D2 and D3, I think it's yes. From what Craig was saying.
Hey,
I could be wrong.
We gonna master this. We gonna understand. Like I'm gonna have the bylaws. I'm gonna read them. I'm gonna do all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it do be some legit questions and concerns and stuff like that. You know, so the more that we know when it comes to this AYF stuff, the more that we can help people make certain decisions. But I do know this, man. It's a lot of good teams that's trying to go that AYF route, bro. That's all I can say. He says,
I don't believe it. I don't believe it until they come out and say it. Until they come out and say it, they pump faking, Ken. They pump faking. Until they come out and say it, they pump faking, bro.
I'm gonna get the confirmation. Once I'm able to say these folks' name, okay, then we can see if the pump fake is there, right? But I gotta get the information first, because I don't want to just plant no seeds and and be wrong about it that these folks want to play. I don't want to do that. I'm trying to see if folks really trying to play, and then I'm gonna see if these leagues will really allow these teams in. So yeah I'm gonna see. But Chuck says we play 4 in 5 days at YNC. It's way too much. Whew, it is.
It's definitely. I don't see it, bro.
Man, y'all talking about one day having to double up. I think it's probably gonna be more like 2 or 3 days you're gonna have to double up.
Because now AYF has increased their brackets. So it used to be maybe they double up one day. Now, you're right. You might be doubling up 2 days. You feel what I'm saying? I just think that's too much ball. You feel what I'm saying? Too much wear and tear on these kids. Like I don't think it's worth it. I think where you want to go and win.
The only way it work if you got a 30 to 40 man roster. That's it.
No, it ain't gonna work. Then they gonna play the same 15. Yeah, what the hell you mean?
Hey, you got about, let's say you got about 6-7 coaches. They can damn near one be at the AYF, one be at the other one. Some folks is good like that. Some folks got that type of roster.
Listen, Craig.
Listen, I'll tell you, Supreme that damn good. But I mean, would they only have 24? You know what I'm saying? But if they had that many folks, I think they can do it for sure. Because
actually win both.
They got Nard, right?
Hold up. And actually win both.
Yes, win both.
What? Just show.
Hey, win both. They got Chenard and they got
Bro, you be saying
that's the only one. That's the one that I feel like with the players that they have, that I feel like they can get, they can split those young men and go play the AYF game, and they could be playing a battle game.
No, I mean, nah.
I think so. I think
Like,
so.
bro, this dude annoying, bro.
AYF got a doesn't
Like,
AYF have a roster limit?
Oh, he said roster 36. Well, listen,
I
36,
don't think it's that high.
okay, 18 and 18.
no, it's that high. It's that high.
It's 36.
36, 18 and 18.
Yeah,
And YNC is what, 25?
No.
Okay, YNC got no.
YNC don't have one, I don't believe. Says Supreme can beat NWO.
Oh, yes, they do.
With the backup.
Actually, I think it's 40.
With the
or is
backup.
that just 14U? I think that's just 14U.
Hey, look, they won't get to Supreme. I don't believe. Well, they do the
the
lottery.
But hey, Coach Darren Brown said Fanatic don't do that. Now keep it real. Keep it real, Brown. What this man just said was some damn nonsense.
I don't think
he said.
I want to ask the question.
Supreme could split their team in half and send half of them to 1C, half of them to AY, and still win.
Yes, you don't think they got shit, bro? Listen,
No!
number seven, Shenard is a good ass quarterback. You got Bo, good ass quarterback. I think that they can do that. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Bro, you the most annoying guy, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Sometimes you get takes that really, I don't know if you do it on purpose. Because there is no, you had to know before you said that out of every, you ain't said, I think we 33 days into the new year. There is nothing you've done in 33 days that has aggravated me already more than that take right there. To say Supreme could split their team in half and that they could still win a national championship on both sides, that just aggravated me so bad, bro.
Let's see what the people think. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think if they play NWO, they probably gonna need maybe about 24. They're gonna probably need about 6 more players. But I think probably every other team, bro, not to knock them, not to knock the other teams. I think the other teams they can beat with the 18-man roster.
I ain't got nothing. Did I bring something to drink? Here go my cup right here. I ain't putting some water or something, man. This nigga right here, bro. Y'all don't understand what it's like being on this show sometimes,
hey,
bro.
Man.
Y'all don't get it, bro. Like, y'all don't have to hear this bull jive that he be saying.
He said, I'm tripping. He said,
tripping.
Can't think AYF sweet.
He do, PA. He said, y'all finger licking, bro.
Thank you. Elijah agreed with me. I don't think AYF sweet. That's why I just said I think that the biggest threat to them will be NWO. I think NWO, you got to have your players. But everybody else, I think they have a legit chance of winning. Anybody that's not named NWO. Or Rosedale. Those two teams, but I doubt if they have to play both of them. But
why would you doubt that? They could. That's how it could fall like that, where they get both in the same. One in the first round, one in the second round.
Well, if that's the case, I think they need both of them. They need,
okay, so then what happens on the other side if they run into playing Bessemer and SCD?
I think they'll get through them. I think they'll get through them.
Man.
This nigga is annoying, bro. This nigga annoying.
All right, so we in February and we got us locked for the year. Supreme
Michael,
to
why
win.
are you talking right now?
Supreme to win 9U.
Because I don't want to talk, bro. I want to get off
Supreme
the
to
show,
win
bro.
9U AYF. Supreme to win 9U YNC.
Hey man, listen. Hey, look. Nah, they ain't sweet though. AYF ain't sweet. I just think that, Supreme, they only be having like 24 players, bro. I think they could do it with 18. That's all I'm saying, bro. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But bro, Y'all
Could
need.
you put my
You
put my showcase up before we leave?
Okay, go ahead, Michael. Oh,
Yeah,
hold on, wait. Here,
yeah,
put this up.
okay, yeah. Put whatever you want, man. Because this
What
dude
is
right
what's
here,
this? Fanatic.
You said what?
Oh, you already posted that, right?
Yeah, this hey, for those who didn't get to see last night, I seen in the comments a lot of people was asking who went where, who blah blah blah, all that good stuff, man. I gotta apologize. My energy just throwed off by the nonsense of, you feel what I'm saying, Ken, bruh. But this is both of our 10U draft boards. As you can see, the National Sports Chat draft board. I ain't gonna go through all of them. This is posted, on our Instagrams, man, in the stories. Go look at them side by side. Go pick for pick. Make a decision on who you think. And yeah, bruh. Shout out to this. Hey, we coming back though. We coming back with another one. We'll be doing 11U, which is 12U this year, but we'll be doing 11U 2025. Kids, we'll be doing them soon. Where I now have the first pick. So,
All right. There you go.
I ain't gonna tell y'all where I'm going. And now let me pick up my energy, man, because this dude right here, bruh, he know how to just, boy, lock the doors of the church, please, till he get his money. All right, bruh. National Sports Chat, Sports Fanatic, we present Matchmaker Showcase. Really soon, we will be dropping some of the commitments of the national of the Matchmaker Showcase. I'm gonna keep it real. If I've been to the street, you will already know we got some of the top 11Us in the country coming to the showcase. If your eyes been in the street, we actually talking, just mentioning that age group. We got some of the top 9U teams wanting to come in the country. If your eyes been to the street, then you will know that we got some of the top 10Us in the country. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man, I must admit, the Matchmaker Showcase is going to get a little crazy. We will have our guy, who was just here, sports told by you. He will also be in the building, and we gonna talk about one of our other sponsors. You feel what I'm saying? A little bit later, one of Micah guys, we're gonna talk about him. We're gonna drop him a little bit later and what he planning to do. And we're just gonna keep it real with y'all, bro. We trying to make sure that, when your kid comes to this, they don't just get the maximum exposure, because that's why we bring in Sports Told by You, to increase their interview prep, to make sure they get streamed live, to make sure they got their highlights, to make sure they got their pictures. But it's some other things that we want to do for them as well on a personal level. You feel what I'm saying? So we working on some personal things to make sure the kids is good too, man. So, hey, bro, everybody always like to know what we gonna do that's different. We gonna show you. Everybody want to know what we gonna do that's different. We gonna show you, bro. That's all I got, Ken.
Hey, I want to say this before.
For tuning in, sports family. Also, go to all social media platforms. Link will be in the description. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Thank you.